Hi guys, it's Luke from Luke's Mushrooms. We have Saturday the 22nd of April 2023. I'm in Czech Republic and I will be looking for morels especially. Let's start. So we have some first interesting finds today. Here is a beautiful half-free morel. A very nice piece, and it's not the only one on this spot. Just 1 or 1.5 meters from it, another beautiful one, and there are more. Here I can see one which I most probably destroyed when I was walking by, but this one doesn't look to be in the best shape. Maybe that happened some time ago. The biggest one is here. Beautiful. And there are some more. A smaller one behind me, but big enough to take. A similar one here. A small one here which I will not take. Also back there I can see one. Look here, small ones, 2 of them, a bigger one, so I'm taking these 3. And there are some more, like this one or this one. So it looks amazing at this place. Here they are together, just from a few square meters. We have several more here. These are a bit easier to find than false morels because these have really long and very bright stem and a bit more contrasty darker head, but it's not always. It's when they are grown up, like these guys. So I still need to be careful where I step to not hit any of them. There are quite many small ones also which I'm leaving here, so they continue growing. And these guys grow basically very close to places where I was picking false morels in my previous videos. And these guys also like such dense places, like this one. This one is maybe the prettiest today. I took a picture of it. And of course this one has some neighbors as well. Also quite nice. And tall guy. This one was a giant. Not taking it because it's not in a good shape anymore. And it's actually... this is Verpa bohemica. Not a half-free morel. This is an early morel. But a really huge one. Here are two half-free morels, at least what I can see. A tiny one and a bigger one. I'm taking this one, it's very nice. Here is another nice one. And I didn't notice there was one more. I was looking on it from top. So from top it's not so easy to spot them. And I guess these could be two which I left here last week to grow because they were too small. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it after this one, for example. It's called mid-April mushrooms. And here we have the rest of those that I left here last week. Now I'm 100% sure because I remember the spot very well. This one is the one which I was taking picture of last time and also now. So that's two. I also found many new ones which are very small. This one is interesting. It got lost part of the head, but at least you can see why it is called half free, because the stem and the head are connected in the middle of the head. For example, early morels have the stem connected on top of the head, and the true morels, the rest of Morchella species, have it connected on the bottom of the head. I saw many more somewhere around here, but I lost them. I think I will not find them now. One more. This one is a bit dry, I will not take it. But the smaller ones look better. I'm coming to a place which I kept visiting repeatedly and finding nothing. But today there finally is at least one, and I'm just at the beginning, so maybe there will be more. But this one is very nice. And two more right behind it. This one is smaller but still nice and big enough to take. And this one is small, so I will leave it. It was worth of visiting this place so many times. Here is one more. Nice one. And I saw several tiny ones, probably you will not see. but there is one quite well hidden. Here we have some other interesting mushrooms. Beloved by many mushroom hunters, Calocibe gambosa, the St. George's mushrooms. Not probably going to pick them today because I want to focus on morels, but at least I can show you how they look like. They are usually very pale, white or a bit yellowish, and they grow in grass or on the side of meadows. This time it's under bushes and trees, but there is a meadow very close. And also, in my past experience from my video from 2 years ago, they start growing at the same time as half-free morels, and we have some half-free morels next to them, and many. For example, this tiny one, which I'm not taking. There are some bigger ones on the right side. This one doesn't look to be in the perfect shape. I will let it be. There was one more somewhere nearby, never mind. I will definitely not be able to show you all of them. But for example, here are more of the St. George's mushrooms. We also call them May mushrooms because they usually grow in May. Here is the first half-free morel from this place, which I'm going to take. Here is a family. I broke the big one. Never mind. And there is a small one which I will take because it wouldn't grow probably, as I damaged the parts around it. A small one here. A big one here. Here are two more. I will take the big one. Another big one. This one is smaller. We'll leave it here. Oh, this one is bigger. We'll take it. Nice one. Small one. And two more which I'm taking. Here is another mushroom which grows at the same time as May mushrooms or half-free morels, and this one is called bell morel, Verpa conica. I moved to another place which is basically in the same forest but a bit more distance from the previous two spots, and they are also here. This is the same spot as where I was picking early morels in my previous videos, and also here we have some half-free morels which grow. This is still an early morel actually. I noticed it just now. So they can even grow at the same time at the same spot, but usually early morels are ending and half-free morels are starting. So here is the first one I will pick here. There are some interesting snails on it. We'll put them down. And there were a few more. I just hope I will be able to find them again, because it's not easy. I can see one already. Here is one more. I need to say that the stem of these is sometimes quite fragile, so I need to hold them gently, but some of them are a bit more rubbery, which is probably better because it can sustain more force. At first I noticed a piece of corn on a meadow where I was taking pictures of these tiny mushrooms on it. And then I noticed there is a morel next to me. Should be the same species, the half-free morel. It's very nice. I always like the shapes, which are quite complicated on these mushrooms. Also a very nice one, which was behind me. And one more, which is still standing. A real beauty. And one which I probably kicked to, but it's still fresh. So these four I'm taking with me. So guys, that's it from this forest, which means it's the end of the video. Here you can see how much I have found. I was picking only these half-free morels. It's quite many of them. Definitely my best find of them. So I will probably continue to another forest, but if yes, I will make a separate video. So thank you all for watching and see you next time. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe and share the video with your friends if you want to support me. And you can also check some of the links in the description below. Bye bye.